All right, let's get into this. Okay. I know it's been a long time, you know. It's been a real long time. I'm not consistent and all of that jazz. But I'm back. I just be having a lot of stuff going on in life and all that jazz. Let's see what we got here. All right, that's still rolling. Okay. So, firstly, to talk about season 3.2. Season 3.2, I guess let's get into that first. Um, everybody having their one of their heat dashes, reduced to the same way Kazuya's is, where they get that kind of drag on the ground thing you can't really get a combo from. It's a step in the right direction. I don't have the list in front of me, but they definitely removed Warong's pinky toe. That was good. Oh, I hope that's not too loud. Let me turn that down. Okay, yeah. They definitely removed Warang's pinky toe with his jab into flicker kicks. Getting like a combo off of a counter hit jab was low-key crazy as fuck. He never deserved that. I'm glad they neutered that. They neutered a few other things too that I can remember off the relevant characters. One of them was Miyari Zo, Lady Ogre. Her in heat up 4-3 1+2. It used to bound and they just removed it. It's just like you didn't have to do that, but whatever I guess. Sorry about the hiccup there you just seen with me flickering through the fight. I had flicked the analog on accident. Let's see. I don't really have much Tekken updates outside of the title, of course. This is where I finally get the Tekken God, but it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet only because they somehow moved the goalpost, and I felt it like expeditiously for season two's duration, right? I was, I struggled to get to Tekken Emperor, yeah, and then season three came along, and then we got the funny rank reset, right? And everybody who is now Bushin, who was a Tekken Emperor, or Tekken King, was removed down to Bushin, right? And that just it didn't feel the same. Like, I immediately felt the difference. I'm like, this is supposed to be the people I was fighting before. This can't be. Like, I was fighting real tryhards and shit before they did whatever they did to rework the ranking system this season. And so, I'm beating on these people. It's just like, some of them provide a challenge. I guess it's like the goalpost is shifted to, Tekken gods, right? Or like Tekken God Supremes. I guess that's where I used to be, skill wise, because I fought some of them, and those guys, they still had some fight in them. But the Tekken Emperors and the Tekken Kings, not so much, not so much. It felt like an actual Bushin rank, so kind of a rankflation sort of deal, or that like main man likes to say. But nonetheless, I'm proud. I'm proud to have gotten there. It feels good, This is like what it used to be before they moved the goalposts. Tekken God used to be it, before it was Tekken God, Omega, Supreme, Destruction Deluxe, and all of that shit. So yeah, it felt good. If it's nice to see when you log in. Is that the dog in front of the front door? I see like what appears to be little legs. Freaky. But back to the video. Yeah, you know what? I ain't even gonna cut this out. We just gonna sit in this silence right fast. I don't remember what I was doing when I was recording. I think I was trying to. I don't know. I had just finished eating my salad. You guys heard about that Invincible Versus game? I might get that. It kind of looked like a slightly less overbearing Marvel, and they have this sudden death thing, right? It's basically to like stop people from time cucking and to get to the action. So if you get to Sorry about that. I was sending a text. But basically, if you get to the end of the timer, right, the game will go to sudden death mode, and whatever assist characters you had at the time, they are eliminated. Like the timer is on 0, and your life just starts to drain. It stops if you're hitting someone or blocking, but if you're just like standing in the neutral, you start getting your life bar just like slowly drained to, get the aggression going. My only gripe I had with looking at it is the attacks don't seem to have much impact visually. Like for example, in Street Fighter 6, you get hit with Hadouken, you see their whole body just kind of like wiggle a little bit, they stop, and you really feel like, damn, that's what it looked like to get hit by a fireball, right? But in Invincible Versus, it's just like, their upper torso just kind of like tilts ever so slightly back while they're receiving some impact. It looked like it could be fun though. I'm not gonna hold. I just hope it's not one of those things where it looks good but it doesn't like play good. One of my tremendous disappointments with fighting games was Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. I know a lot of people digged on it because it wasn't 3v3 and it didn't have the X-Men, but it looked fun when I watched tournaments of it. But then like I played it, like my frame rate was good, I got it up to 60 FPS, but I played it with my little brother. We played like 2 rounds and it felt like some dog shit. Felt like straight dog shit. Now, I don't remember what happened in that match right there where I just kind of stood still. I think my controller had died. Yeah, like it flickers between like Bluetooth and wired sometimes. And I think that I might not have had it plugged in and it just had died. I'm glad Yoshimitsu has that spin though to get out of Falcon Ram's option select from his rapid kicks. Because not everybody has like a good escape tool like that. Who else has an escape tool? Devil Jin has an escape tool. Azucena has like the best escape tool. She cannot get caught in Lydia's blender mix when she's doing the funny goofy stances that you can't punch or anything like that. Well, let's see what else is new. Bob. Yes, Bob is supposed to be coming back. It's not like I didn't expect it because his name is in the advertisements in Times Square. It was kind of a given Bob was gonna coming back. The one thing I'm not really too happy about they did in this game is the repeat DLCs. I think that's really scummy to like resell the same character that was just in the last game twice. I think that's like really scummy. Like Bob was DLC again. Like I gotta think about the roster for a minute. Let's see, yeah. Kunimitsu, yeah, Kunimitsu was my biggest gripe. She was my biggest gripe about like why the fuck is she DLC again? Why was she not on the base roster? I feel like if you make them DLC in the previous game, they should be base roster in the next or just not there at all. That's just my personal philosophy as just someone who plays. It just feels not right. Like Farkham Ram, he was a newcomer in Tekken 7, and then they brought Tekken 8. They said buy him again. Same thing with Lydia, newcomer, DLC, buy her again. Kunimitsu, buy her again. Bob, buy her again. Even Armor King, it's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like that's just really scummy, if you ask me. Like, one thing I would like to see, a lot of people might disagree with me because I'm a Yoshi main. I would like to see a DLC Yoshimitsu, only because I know he'd be busted. Yeah, they'd probably water him down. They probably water him down as they always do, but I know he'd be busted just because he's DLC. My theory on tier lists is that usually the later a DLC comes, the more of a chance they will remain broken because they simply receive less updates. And that's why I believe Kunimitsu in Tekken 7 was one of the strongest characters, because she came at the last season and it just simply wasn't any other updates to neuter her because they were, you know, moving ship. They were moving ship to get ready for the next game and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm leaving in this Armor King fight because I lose. Like, it's not good. He is seasoned. He is a seasoned Armor King. I love Armor King in this game though. I liked him in the last one. The one thing I do miss is being able to do this little unblockable cartwheel. I miss that. And I miss his little sidestep body flop where he just like slings around and then like, you know, whips his legs. I miss him having that. But you got a bunch of cool other stuff. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, he bullied the hell out of me with that fuck, what's the word? The giant swing. Yeah. Just gotta taste it and see what's going on. Alright, on to the next fight. I believe I start winning the rest. I think so. You know, now that I think about it, what do those eyes mean? Are those the amount of views I got on my replays? Like, are the people I beat, are they watching my replays of when I smack them up something crazy? Let's see, what else is going on? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the Mortal Kombat movie. I'm looking forward to seeing that, especially since, you know, Mortal Kombat 1 it's dropped support for whatever reason. I assume it's the producers on why they dropped the support on that game. I haven't played Street Fighter 6 or Guilty Gear in a hot minute. Maybe Invincible Versus will be my jam for a while. Maybe if I decide to get it. The Steve player was low-key easy. He needed to get his skills up. I wish they didn't move their Yoshimitsu's little helicopter move. Like, it used to do more damage, but people were complaining that, you know, a character with this many unblockables getting high damage just shouldn't be. But fuck them. Like, I feel like the damage should revert, especially when it comes to the heat version of it. The heat version should, you know, do the old damage. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's why, you know, I'm not on the balance team. I don't have my own game for similar reasons. That should have been a wall splat, but whatever. Weird corner scenario. Yeah, just gotta fucking wild out with the launchers. Niggas not listening. Counter hit. Ooh. I wish that last part would have hit. That would have been so, what the kids used to say? Satisfying. It would have been so satisfying. But yeah, you guys remember when that was a trend? Just like watching satisfying videos of like people cutting soap and shit. What a time, right? Caught lacking. Yeah, today is Cinco de Mayo that I'm recording this. Let's see. I don't know how much I more have to say. That might be it as far as updates. Yeah. I think that's about it. So yeah, the rest of the video isn't going to have any commentary. I'm gonna cut it right here.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight. Fight. You win. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Fight. You lose. Get ready for the next battle.
짓밟아주겠어.
Round one. Fight. Fight. Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight. You win. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight. Final round. Fight. You win. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Fight. Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight.